Yo, Briggs recently posted a video where he explained character of Ragnar, what Ragnar's supposed to be when it was created, explained his values, explained blue blood addiction and why he had a bad ending. But more importantly, Briggs explained and added more lore to what happened to Ragnar during 10-year time skip. Video is out on his channel, so check it out, or you could watch me go over some main points he made in the video. Let's start. When Ragnar was created, he was meant to be a chaotic neutral type of character. A chaotic neutral character is someone who values their own freedom above all else. They follow their own desires and often ignore rules and traditions. While they may support the idea of freedom in general, their personal freedom always takes priority over being good or evil. And it shows with Ragnar even early on in the series. His personal freedom depended on well-being of his friends and family. His whole motivation of becoming the strongest in the world comes from it. The turning point was probably Eustace Valve attacking Ragnar's home and taking Herse and Magnus from him. So Ragnar decided to become stronger because, as Briggs quoted Ragnar, "If I get stronger than everyone else, no one can do this to me. I could stop everyone from doing anything that could harm the people I care about and myself." This mindset was greatly shown in G4 arc when Trevor was lying unconscious before Ragnar, and he was ready to kill Trevor right at that moment. The reasoning was: 1. Trevor is very strong, stronger than any of the crew at the moment, including Ragnar. 2. Trevor is primarily hostile towards the crew and causes a big threat to Ragnar's friends, so therefore he needs to go, he's too dangerous. But Ragnar didn't kill him in the end because he valued family, and Trevor was William's brother after all. Another great example would be Percival, who was a wolf mink working as an officer in Blue Blood's army. But Percival was not as lucky to be someone's brother, so Ragnar straight up killed him. The reasoning was: 1. Percival is very strong, 2. He is definitely hostile towards the crew and could cause problems in the future if was left alive, so therefore death. What Briggs added also was that Ragnar would sink the ship if there was a huge threat to his friends on it, even if there were a lot of civilians. Another huge point in Ragnar's life was killing his own son, Ragnar Force. It caused trauma in Ragnar's mind because deep down it just showed that Ragnar was not strong enough to defend his loved ones. Ragnar didn't show much feelings to the crew, being a very masculine big barbarian man. He probably kept his feelings to himself. But I like to imagine that Ragnar truly felt like a failure in the moment, as he couldn't save his own son, and that left a huge impact on him. So, I feel like we all wanted for our lovely bear to stop drinking blue blood, or at least make the crew stop him. Me personally, I wanted for Ragnar to have that typical story arc that the true power cannot be external or comes from substance or whatever, and it lies within you. And having like the moment where Ragnar remembers fights with Marrow, Timberlord, where he dealt final attacks, and like Ragnar in a climatic moment having that power up, maybe awakening his devil fruit or maybe having some crazy haki, but it didn't happen. And the reasoning Briggs gives is actually very good. Raster said that blue blood is more addictive than heroin. Ragnar took it initially to defend his crew, where there was no other choice, possibly, and got addicted. Then the circumstances lied the ways that made Ragnar take blue blood more, because there were threats to his loved ones, and it was pretty easy to get blue blood when it was right in front of you, like barrels he stole from Arthur, or Doxy and Jimmy having blue blood, and etc. At the end, what Ragnar admired and loved the most in the world was his crew, and after the final battle, William disbanded Devil's Luck Pirates, and they all left him for their own happy endings, leaving Ragnar alone. So, at the moment, Ragnar had no friends to defend except for his actual family, Herse and Magnus. Ragnar went back to Herse and Magnus, but what's interesting, Magnus is nowhere to be found. Maybe we have some Usopp situation here where Magnus admired his father being brave warrior of the sea. He probably read the newspapers about Devil's Luck journey, saw Ragnar's bounty, and wanted to become pirate as well, so went out to sea by himself. Or maybe it was someone, who knows. Ragnar understands that Magnus is a barbarian and they are free to go out and live their own life. So Ragnar misses Magnus, but it's not like his first priority. But what's more important and is more sad, Hersa was alive at the moment when Ragnar arrived, but over the span of 10 years, she got very sick and unfortunately passed. It is pretty standard One Piece mom death if I say so. So now Ragnar has nothing left. 10 years later, after Devil's Luck finding Laugh Tale, we as viewers see certain picture. Ragnar sitting on a wooden throne in his wooden castle, having tanks of blue blood behind it with creatures swimming in it. So what Briggs says is that Ragnar developed an apparatus and obtained blue blood. Somehow, we will find out. He is now somewhat adapted to blue blood and can maintain it to a certain point, so he does not simply go berserk now and can think and maybe make optimal decisions. What's more scary is that Ragnar has no withdrawal and exhaustion anymore. His body just adapted to blue blood over the years. We also can see cables attached to his body, probably pumping his veins with ton of blue blood. He has a certain group of characters gathered behind him, wonder who they might be, and the final speech he gives is, "Boys, I'm finally ready," and as he rips out the cable says, "It's time to take on the world and no one can stand in my way." And that is it. Tell me what you think about meeting Ragnar in the One Piece D&D Marines in the comments below. Please press the like button and subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed. I would greatly enjoy it. Thank you for your attention and take it easy.